Once upon a time, there was a man who had a habit of worrying about everything. He was always anxious about the future and would often spend hours fretting over things that hadn't even happened yet. One day, he went to see a wise old sage and told him about his worries. The sage listened to him patiently and then took out a small bell from his pocket and handed it to the man. The sage said, "Take this bell and keep it with you at all times. Whenever you feel worried or anxious, ring the bell." The man was a bit puzzled but decided to give it a try. The next day, he went about his usual routine, worrying about all sorts of things. But whenever he felt particularly anxious, he would reach for the bell and give it a ring. As he went about his day, he noticed that each time he rang the bell, his worries seemed to fade away. He felt more calm and centered. He began to see the world around him with fresh eyes, noticing things he had never seen before. Eventually, the man realized that it wasn't the bell that was making him feel better. It was the act of pausing and taking a moment to focus on something else. He learned to use the bell as a tool to help him break the cycle of worry. From then on, whenever he felt overwhelmed by worries, he would take a deep breath, close his eyes, and focus on the present moment. And whenever he needed a reminder, he would ring the bell to bring him back to the present. In time, he learned to let go of his worries and embrace the present moment, living a more peaceful and fulfilling life. He realized that life was too short to spend it worrying about things that may never happen, and that the most important thing was to appreciate the beauty of the present moment. The man became known in his community as a wise and peaceful person, and people would often come to him for advice. He would always tell them the story of the bell and encourage them to focus on the present moment, no matter how difficult things may seem. And so, the man lived the rest of his life in peace and contentment, knowing that he had found a way to overcome his worries and embrace the beauty of life.